looking at it, I'm like, why isn't that turning? Come on. There was something wrong with the gathering announcement loop. Every time I tried it, it stopped at the last slide and wouldn't advance. The advance thing went, and then when we got to the very end, it just sat there. I'm like, well, it said, like, so I deleted it and restarted it. And I deleted the whole thing and used the Chapel one, made a new one, and then it worked.
Wow.
I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, I tested that thing out, it seemed fine. Because then I was like, I wonder if it really sat there. So then I'm thinking back, I'm like, you know, every time I walked past and checked it, it was always on the graduation slides. I just thought it was on that one. And I'm like,
because I only looked at it once. I just walked over here once, and I just looked up to see, you know, if it was gone.
Yeah.
And it was on the graduation slide when I walked past too.
Every time I saw it, it was on that. Come on. Just
that's
assumed that I
hilarious.
just happened to hit it there.
Yeah, just
Like,
perfect timing. Hey guys.
So yeah, I didn't
That's
realize
funny.
it till I went to shut it down. I'm like, why is this not moving? Come on.
Oh, that's hilarious.
But at stream, Al had adjusted stuff on the camera, made it look a little nicer. And then Rob was running the camera and he was zooming in some, and I'm like, you know, when you zoom in, it's not terrible.
It's not bad.
It's
No.
like we just need some more of that and the ability not to have to see the screen.
Right.
So then I'm like, well, I bet I could get, and it's like, I could not get it to work right. For some reason, I got it to show up on the lower third. I got, you know, to two different types. But every time that I had the lower third on to see the lyrics, I still saw it in the middle of the screen.
Really?
I'm like, why is it still giving that to me? I went over and over and over it, and I could not get it to do it, to take that off.
That's wild.
So once I figure that out, we can use it.
It'll be good to go.
And I think it'll be simple enough to do.
Yeah.
But for some reason, it's just not acting right.
That's weird.
And ProPresenter, I feel like emailing them back and being like, look, you guys, like, so yesterday morning I opened up to do the presentations on my laptop, and it said, oh yeah, an update's available. I'm like, all right, install update. I installed the update, started trying to use it. I'm like, this it's not showing any graphics. Nothing. You click on any graphic, it won't show up. It's a black screen. I'm like, what is going on? So I did all kinds of stuff trying to get it. It would not come back.
Oh, man.
So then I'm like, then I came in here and I made them in here. When you don't run the update, it works fine. So then I'm like, I gotta tell everybody tomorrow, do not run, or Sunday, do not install the update. Because it ruins it.
Wow.
I'm like, man, it just
crazy.
made a black screen. It won't do anything. Like, jeez, like you guys.
So did it like boot out all the media? Like,
well, it's there,
yeah,
but when you click on it,
it won't.
the like the preview screen, whatever the actual screen that people see, stays black. No matter what media you try.
Well, that's no good.
I'm like, yeah, the lyrics still show up, all that, but any media, black.
Wow.
I'm like,
that's wild.
I feel like I'm like, look, I email you guys every week. What is the deal? You're like the most popular program. What is going on?
Why are we running into these issues?
Oh, every week is something.
Unreal.
But yeah, before, just don't install the update and it works fine. It works great.
Crazy.
I made them both in here. Now I do still have to, over here, it still doesn't sync right. So every time I have to take the folder off of the Dropbox, put it onto the local computer, and then it works. But that takes like 10 minutes to transfer that folder because it's got so much media, it's so large. But it works. But I tried it again without doing that, and it shuts it down again. There's some error that it runs into.
Oh man.
But at least it works.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Just not the
now.
most
But on
ideal.
my laptop right now, it won't work. I tried like taking the program off, putting it back on, it still won't do it. It's like got it embedded in it somehow. I'm like,
wow. Oh,
like,
that is frustrating.
Oh yeah, yeah. So it's useless on my computer right now.
Yeah.
I'm like, man.
Wow.
So I'm like, you guys
There's,
better
like,
fix that
no,
bug
like,
pretty quick.
Undo.
Like, I can't imagine how
Revert.
many people are scrambling
Yeah,
this
no
weekend.
kidding. No kidding. That should just be like a general rule. Like,
Yeah.
do not install
Yes.
any updates prior to Thursday or like after Thursday.
Yeah, they came out. Well, that must have been it. They came out with it Wednesday evening. It's like, you guys should have a rule. Updates only come out on Monday night or
Yeah,
something.
right.
Like, because we need time to fix it.
Wow.
Somebody needs to.
Yeah, that's no good.
Anyway.
Man. Well, this thing, when I first set this up, I like started it and there was like this black box like
Oh.
right in here. And I'm like, well, that's weird. I'm like, is that going to show up on the feed? So like I opened it up and sure enough, there's like a black box on there. I'm like, how in the
Huh.
world do you get rid of this thing? I was looking at all the settings, couldn't figure anything out. So I'm like searching, I'm like, this has to be a common problem. I got nothing.
Huh.
There was like no, like thread about it or anything. So I went back, I actually deleted it and went back and reinstalled the app. And when I was setting it up, there's like an option that says something like, use a pre-designed layout or
Oh.
custom. And I had selected pre-designed. Well, apparently whatever that pre-designed was,
Has
put
a
a
big
big
black
black
box in it.
box right in the middle. Like,
What would you do with that?
yeah, like, and I'm trying to like click on them. Like, can you type in it? Like, no, just a black.
Just blocked your
box.
screen?
Yeah, right. Yeah, I mean it's semi like transparent. Like it
Right.
wasn't like